deciding, should I take a gap year or should I study? Okay, I was a Bob the Builder. They normally are the ones that recruit other people not to be friends with you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here and see me for the first time, my name is Liz. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome back guys. I need to start off this video by saying Happy New Year. This is my first video of the year. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year, a prosperous new year, and I hope God's will happen in your life this year. Yeah? So getting straight into the video, I am doing a lessons I've learned in my 20s. Okay, I'm off the calendar. So I think I can give advice and also just share the lessons that I attained in my 20s. Even if you're no longer in your 20s, some advice that I do give, you could also relate to. Yeah, so let's get into it. So in regards to studying, let's start off with you just finishing matric and now you're deciding, should I take a gap year or should I study? Okay, I advise you guys to study. I really do. I feel it will help you guys tremendously in the long run. However, be sure on what you want to study. Do not study what your friends are studying. Do not study what is trendy at that moment, because especially if you're doing like a degree, it takes 3 years. Majority of them take 3 years. I feel that you need to be committed to something that you love. So I do know of quite a few people that did stuff that, oh, let me just get the degree just because, and they ended up dropping out. So I really do advise you guys to study something that you love and something that you feel will help you in the future. Okay, but for those people that are taking a gap year, they're not sure what they want to study, and they just want to just figure life out just for a year, that's perfectly fine as well. However, if you are going to take a gap year and you are going to go into the corporate world, I do advise you guys to maybe just take up a course, take up an online course, so you have some qualification that you've attained while working. Okay, qualification on your CV is just as important as experience. So I do advise you to do an online course. Online courses do differ. Some you can finish in a month, some you can finish in a few months. So it does differ, but the advantage is you can work as well as complete the course online in your time. So yes guys, I do advise you guys to study. Make sure again something that you love, something that you're passionate about. And if you're not sure yet on what you want to study, and you feel like, actually I want to own a business and I don't feel like I want to go through the whole uni situation, I just want to work a corporate job, make money, save that money and start my own business, then maybe you should also consider studying entrepreneurship, a course that can assist you understand business more. Business is not only practical, there's also behind the scenes where you have to manage the finances, make sure all of that is in order. So there's a lot to business and entrepreneurship. So yeah, just a course on that would also do. So yes, guys. So make sure again that you can live with the decision that you've made. This is your future, not anyone else's future. Yeah. Which brings me to my next lesson that I learned in my 20s. Okay, boys, boys, boys. Guys, I was a Bob the Builder for a man that was way older than me. I was in my early 20s, and I really thought that this individual would grow me, and I took everything that he advised me as correct and right, and he could only want the best for me because, we're partners, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, so abort mission. Abort mission. if you have a partner and they are asking you to do this and you feel like I don't think that's going to help me in my future, or if they say don't do this, don't talk to that person, don't associate with this person, and you have conversations with your partner, and you take their advice as correct, and you feel that whatever you speak about in regards to your future, however they advise you on, they're advising you for the better of yourself. They could do no wrong because they're your partner. Of course, they want the best for you. It's not always the case. It's not always the case, though. Make sure that if you are in a relationship, the advice that you are getting from your partner is beneficial to you as well. Don't just take it as, oh, it's right, it's correct, because he's my partner, he loves me. No. In your 20s, a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time when you are in a relationship, people tend to do things that will benefit them. Not everyone in their 20s is dating for marriage. They're just dating just to see what's this dating pool about. I just came out of high school, I'm meeting new people, new types of people, and you, on the other hand, could be actually looking for love, but you, on the other hand, could be actually looking for love, but on the other person, it's not that. And if you are feeling off about any advice that you did receive from your partner, do not ignore it. Do not ignore it. Seek advice from a friend, a close friend, a family member as well. Don't take everything your partner says as correct, okay? Because a lot of the time, it's mainly to benefit them more than you. You could be dating an insecure individual as well. So they don't want to see you with a certain person, they don't want to see you in certain places, but those places or those people will benefit you career wise in the future. So just make sure that you seek advice from as many people as you can, and then make the decision from there. We could also be dating jealous individuals, and that does exist, where your partner could be jealous of you actually succeeding and they want to dim that. So, yeah, guys, it's very tricky. The dating pool is very tricky in your 20s. So, I would just take it easy, explore, have fun responsibly. However, put yourself first, make sure the decisions that you make benefit you and your future. Okay? You don't always find your significant other in your 20s, could be in your 30s, it could be in your 40s, so don't think you are losing out if you don't have a partner, and you feel that you need to cult finding your way, your career, and all of that. You feel that having a partner will maybe open up your mind more. In your 20s, you come up with a whole lot of jargon, but no, boys will always be there. You will find your significant other. Put yourself first. Okay? In your 20s, you could meet your lifelong friends in uni or in your corporate job, or a business that you start. So don't be scared. Don't be scared of meeting new people, and don't feel bad of letting go of the old ones, especially if it's a genuine parting. It's life. That is life. Okay? God would also remove certain people from your life because He wants to align you with your purpose, So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. Okay? This is not only in regards to your 20s in general. Never ignore red flags. This is in relationships as well as friendships. Okay? If people are giving jealous vibes, or, you know, you're not feeling really comfortable in how they say certain things and they end it with a lol just to soften it up, run. Don't walk, run. Okay? Those people do not want the best for you at all. It's also people recruit other people not to like you, people that you've never even met before. And it's sad, I feel, because I feel that people should experience a certain person for the first time themselves and then make the judgment. I have a friend that I'm still friends with. She did tell me in a certain situation, tread lightly. the difference between recruiting someone not to like someone and also advising someone on a person. And she advised me, she just said, well, I'm probably paraphrasing, but it was a sense of tread lightly. And I got stuck in the mud. I got stuck in the mud. So she was right. However, she allowed me to experience and see for myself. She allowed me to learn my lesson, and I did. Going back to red flags, especially in friendships, I had one certain situation where it was my birthday and this person kept on complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining about me. And I'm like, so why are you my friend? Why are we friends then? Why do you consider me a friend? Is there some other motive maybe that you have? Because you seem to be complaining a lot. And I feel like you're not happy. So why are you my friend? Because the emotion that came out was pretty hectic. So I said, you know what? What's going on here? Why do you consider me a friend if you have so much complaints about me? The person didn't answer. There was literally no comment. So was it another agenda behind why this person was my friend? Was there a motive behind it? So just be really, really careful and don't ignore the red flags. I can give you one example in a relationship that I was in. This person posted a photo of me on Instagram. Instagram back then, it was so innocent. You could post your partner and you could post your partner, their face and everything. Now you can only post their leg and their arm. Uh, yeah, so the person posted a photo of me and their friend commented, and after their friend commented, the person phoned them after they commented, and then my partner literally responded, it's business. So yeah, it's giving I was a trophy. It's giving there was no love. So just be very careful, and don't ignore red flags. Okay, there's probably so much more life lessons I learned in my 20s, but just to sum it up, put yourself first always. Okay, live responsibly. In doing so, explore and have fun. Okay, again, responsibly. However, just take into consideration that we are all doing this life thing for the first time. We are all here for the first time, I hope. So don't be so hard on yourself, okay? But at the end of the day, remember, put yourself first and just remember this is your future and you have to live with the decisions that you make. So make sure you make the right ones, okay? There are gonna be some hiccups along the way, don't stress, don't stress. Detecting them early is better than late. Okay, yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel, guys. My views are increasing, but my subscribers are not. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Support the girl. Support the girl. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.